Hello everyone, this is the second review and the third video of the Moebine Ninjutsu Club series, and we're going to talk about number two. Let's see, Kamisuki, Kyouko, and the Fuuma Viper. Yep, this time I know what the name is now. And just a look at the box. And number three, Kamaguchi Tamami and Raiden Toad. So it's a viper and a toad. So let's talk about the first one, which is Kyouko in number two. So it's the same body, just a different head and a different color for the molding. So she's white in total and black for the accessory color, and the gray actually moved to the back, so there's actually no purple ribbon. And the difference is the head, because of the way the hair is actually positioned and designed, it means that she can't actually turn her head at all. And let's look at her Bine Mate, Fuuma Viper. Again, not as many parts as Homura Hawk, and this is the main piece, which you can see what it's going to become. So to create the Fuuma Viper, all you have to do is put this piece in, to create a head, and then all you have to do is to chain them up. That piece goes in and this goes to the end. Usually things become a snake when they can't think of anything else. Well, at least it got enough joints to actually pose it around like that. Make it look like it's actually looking at something, trying to wiggle around. It's not brilliant, but maybe I think they just ran out of idea. Crossbind with Kyouko. All that is break her head apart again, which now becomes her her thigh side armor, and the viper tail. Basically remove that, fold this back in, plug it back in, and it becomes a giant sword, which she can hold on the hand or plug to the side of her hand. Like so. Or she can also plug it onto the back, onto the ribbon, so it's mounted on the back. And for the rest, you just take it apart, fold it up, click this in, push this in, oops, wrong way, and that's it, which becomes a bit of a missile launcher. You can see the missile in here, and with the right holding hand, she will hold it on this peg and this peg. So you can imagine, not very ninja-like, but it's good. So that's Kyouko. So let's move on to Tamami. Now, unit number 3, Tamami. I have to say I don't like her the first time I see her. She's molded about the same as Kyouko, except she's molded in white on the body. In fact, she possessed the only color that none of the molding actually color actually used, and that's blue. And she gives you, and she got a sticker sheet of the whole body, which I really hate, and I end up actually painted her body instead. And at the beginning, I don't like her head either. She looked a bit weird, but it grew on to me. Oh, and for some reason the box described her ribbon to be white with a blue outline, and they give you the ribbon in grey. I mean, they use white here. Why don't they mold it in white? Make it easy, make life a bit easier. And she's also the one who actually have a bit of accessory before even cross-bind with her Bine Mate, and that's a bit of radio, or is it? I think it's an ammunition box. Well, it can be anything, and a bit of chain, so you can actually, yeah, she can actually hold it like that. So let's move on to her Bine Mate. This is all of component for her Bine Mate Raiden Toad. Quite a lot of parts compared to the others. So to put it together, put this in. So that's the front leg. This one. This one. So that's the body done, and then this is the head, front of the jaw. Whoops! And like all traditional toad they have to have something weird inside their mouth. There we are. This is the Raiden Toad. Pretty nice compared to everything else. It got the most amount of articulation. I mean, her whole back leg actually can open and close. It actually can wiggle in and out, and because it's on a joint, it actually rotates as well. The front leg can go forward, and the feet can actually flatten as well. And if you remove this scroll stick thingy, her mouth can actually close, and her head can go up and down as well. Okay, so let's combine Tamami with her Bine Mate Raiden Toad. So first take her thingy off. So rotate this so that you can plug it in on Tamami's back. Like so. Her ribbons still go onto her back. You plug this in first. And this go onto the back. So what you do with this piece is you fold it up, plug this in, plug this in, and plug it on this side, and you plug the chain in from this side and here, and it becomes a huge machine gun. And for the other side, for this one, you take it apart, and as you can see, it's actually a pistol, which you can hold as well. So she got probably more armament in her cross-bind mode than everyone else. So that's it for this too. So join me next time.